Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. This one's going to be called Ass Backwards, okay? You're looking at the real life Doubtfire, okay? R. Levine, all right? Rachel, but you can imagine where she was born, okay? He was born, Salakia, all right? So before I grab these scriptures, let's get that definition.
Ass backwards.
Okay. In a manner contradictive to what is usual, expected, or logical. Okay. And if you want to go farther, lawful. Okay. And when I say lawful, we're talking about the commandments, which technically are given to the so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, Yasharallah, the 12 tribes. Okay. Not to the heathen nations. All right. And that's definitely a heathen that you was looking at. Okay. So ass backwards. Now, R. Levine here is in our government. Conservatives freak out as R. Levine says pride is going to last all this year. Okay. A Salakia lasts all summer this year. Okay. So she's literally a varsity letterman, a coach letterman. Okay. For real. And this is just some of the wickedness that's supported here in spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Given by who? By Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Okay. Simple explanation of that. Revelations 1, chapter 13. It's not the identity, it's identifying something totally different than when you go into whorehouses and you see that picture hanging up in the church. And even if they got that so-called other version, the version that has the brown skin, it ain't the same hair. It's still the symbol of it's a brown Caesar Borgia. It's not Yahweh Shai. Okay, so he covered the faces of the judges, many others, King David. Okay, all of Yasharallah has been whitewashed, but he also covered the laws of the judges. Okay, which would be the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and replaced them with what? The dragon, draconian. Okay. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. Well, and you know, how many other nationalities promote this outside, starting with Edom? You know, that's that wine that Edom has made the world drunk off of. Okay. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes 10:2. As the judges of the people is himself, and that's a him, a Shem, and he is a judge. He's a security. What was that? Health, something, health in the government. I don't know the title, administration of health or whatever. So one of the judges, okay, set above the people here in spiritual Babylon. All right. As the judges of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man that ruleth of the city is, such are all they that dwelleth therein. Well, who's leading the city of Babylon? Okay, Sleepy Joe. All right, incognito, totally out of it. All right, so you got to look no further than the people that's leading this, running this establishment. To see why the problems are, and what's being done. Why is the this place getting so spiraling out of control, or we would say circling the toilet? Look at who's been put in ahead of this. Once again, Job 9:24, the wicked. All right. This is the book of Isaiah. And no, before I go on further, let me get this. Once again, another copyright 107 Fair Use Act. This is not for sales purposes. This is only for educational. Thank you.
Right. In the last few years, a biological male has been named Woman of the Year on several magazine covers. A biological male is referenced as a top-ranking female in our White House. A biological male was named the NCAA Women's Swimmer of the Year. A biological male is making tens of thousands of dollars being the face of womanhood for Nike, for Tampax, for Bud Light, for Kate Spade, and countless other companies. A biological male took home the award for Best Actress at the Golden Globes. Are we really still trying to make the case that feminism supports women when the feminists are completely silent and or cheering on biological men taking over the space of women?
She said it, not me.
Okay. I'm going to go back into this Sirach, and I'm going to read that again. As the judges of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is. So remember when Kamala Harris was on the continent of Africa trying to spend billions of dollars to get them to do the ABC 123 agenda, and they said no thank you. You got Russia outlawing it, period. And then over here you got the whore Babylon not only supporting it, encouraging in this manner of wickedness. Okay, such are all thy that dwell therein. Okay, so don't wonder why this place is in a confused, once again, Babylon, spiritual Babylon, which means confusion. This is the book of Isaiah 29 and 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Okay, now who is the potter? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, what is the clay? His creation. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing formed say of him that formed it, he had no understanding? Now, that's what these transformers are doing. They're denying, and that's what a lot of you women are doing. All this tuck this, nip that, it's the same thing. But back to these transformers, that is what you're doing. You're literally telling the Lord, you're mocking him. You did not create me right. I need to do this. I need a different part. I need to be a Mr. Potato Head. Okay, we got Mr. Potato Heads in our government that's influencing our nation. Okay, not our nation, the nation. Okay. I know where I'm at. I mean, I'm in captivity. Okay. This is the book of Leviticus. So what we just read is the creation telling the creator, I wasn't made to my likings, or you wasn't good. You didn't do it good enough. So you didn't have understanding, Salakia. This is Leviticus 20. and 13. This is what the Creator said to the creation. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, that's how you have a children. That's how you come together and have how we reproduce. Both of them have committed abomination. So if a man lies with another man in the same mannerism that you lie with that woman that brings forth life, you have now committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Okay? Now, what spiritual Babylon will have you think is, do as thy will. Alex Crowley, grandchildren, I like to call y'all, YOLO. And it's your thing. Do what you want to do. That's the vibration that's being pushed out, okay, into this atmosphere amongst our children, okay. It's bad enough that you can almost distract a grown person, but these children, these undeveloped minds, okay. This is the book of Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Okay? What's that? Conservatives freak out as Rachel R. Levine. And conservative, as this is so when you read that, conservatives freak out. That would be suggesting whoever is writing this is taking the side of the ABC agenda. Freaks out as R. Levine says pride is going to last all summer this year. Okay? Man, can't make this up. So that pride going against the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will definitely bring will go Salakia. Pride goeth before destruction. Okay? And that's what it's bringing forth, that mannerism. This is the book of Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And yes, we know that judgment's being casted out. It's going out lightning speed now, and it's not going to return. It's not going to get lighter. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we're in those birth pains. Okay, he is set to return. Him and the host, the army. Okay, so you see these things, you're a watchman. First of all, if you're a watchman, then you know better. You should be communicating and getting that blood off your hands. Now, if you're in the know of the hopeful election, the 1/3, you may not be so much of a teacher. It's time to depart. It's time to shed off that old man. Anything to do with this wicked place, with spiritual Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. It come about that. And when it says depart, no, we're not getting in the car. We don't have plane ticket money. I don't. No, it means to set your mind away from the things, the distractions of this place. Okay, because that's all it is vanity and sin, wickedness. Okay, look for, what does it say? It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not a man that he can lie. You go against these law, statutes, and commandments if you want to. Okay, and we're not saved by keeping the law, statutes, commandments 100%, because we can't. We're saved by our faith, but a requirement of that faith is that you do what's right to the best of your ability. Okay, this is the book of Job 14 and 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of a unclean? Salakia, who can bring a clean thing out of any unclean? Not one. So once again, what you was looking at, a walking abomination. Like I said, thou fire. They look like a linebacker with a dress on, man. Given the authority to go take your tax money and stand on a podium that costs tax money and stand on the podium and advocate for more wickedness, just openly more wickedness. That's what I got on this podium today to say we will go farther in disrespecting the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. And once again, you hear the apostles say a lot and the elders. This was supposed to be a country built off the Bible. Reagan said that. Okay. Right around the time that my father went on strike and he fired them. Nothing to do with this lesson, but I'm just saying, supposed to biblical principles going on here in spiritual Babylon. All right. This is the book of Romans. (9) and 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Is it hard to see that? Is it hard to see that the nation that is dishonorable amongst all things, the wicked? What if Yahweh Shemi was shy, but then you got our people too busy wanting to say we can get along with these people. They should be forgiven. Okay. Same people saying women are our God. Eve is our God. Okay. Confusion. All right. What if Yahweh Shemi was shy, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endureth with much long suffering the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction? Once again, pride goeth before destruction. Okay? All right. I pray that this has been edifying. I'm going back to Job 14. And this is 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So all of this wickedness is going on right now. Like I said, the name of this video will be Ass Backwards. Okay? It's coming to an end. That appointed time, we're there. All right? Whole bunch of chariot sightings going on. We're seeing them all the time. So at this point, the Lord's about to wrap this up, and we're in the last minutes of this, hopefully. And with that, I pray this has been edifying. Shalom.